you'll either ignore this video or remember it forever. And that's not dramatic, that's honest. Because some messages pass by like background noise, and some sit with you long after the screen goes dark. What you're about to hear won't shout at you, it will whisper. And sometimes whispers are the ones that change your life. We're living in a time where everything fights for our attention. Notifications, trends, opinions, entertainment that never ends. Your mind is constantly stimulated, but your heart, tired, overfed with noise, underfed with meaning. And the scariest part is how normal that feels now. You don't wake up intending to drift away from Allah. It happens subtly. Salah gets rushed. Dhikr becomes occasional. Quran becomes when I have time. And when I have time slowly turns into maybe tomorrow. Not because you stopped believing, but because you got comfortable. Comfort can be dangerous. Not the comfort of peace, but the comfort of distraction. When your biggest concern becomes what people think instead of what Allah sees. When your mood depends more on likes than on dua. When you feel restless, but don't know why. Let me ask you something quietly. When was the last time you sat alone with no screen, no music, no scrolling, just you and your thoughts? That silence feels heavy now, doesn't it? Because when the noise stops, reality speaks. And we've trained ourselves to avoid that voice. Life moves quickly. Weeks blur into months. Months blur into years. And one day you'll look back and realize how fast it all passed. The question isn't whether time moves, it's whether your heart moved with it. Did you grow? Or did you just consume? But here's the beautiful part. As long as you're breathing, your story isn't locked. Allah hasn't closed the door on you. You might feel inconsistent. You might feel distracted. But the fact that you still care, even a little, is proof that your heart is still alive. Change doesn't require a dramatic overhaul. It requires sincerity, one focused prayer, one honest dua, one decision to protect your eyes, one moment where you choose remembrance over distraction. Small shifts create eternal impact. Imagine this being the video you look back on one day and say, "That's when I started taking my deen seriously." Not perfectly, not instantly, but intentionally. The moment you stopped floating and started steering, you'll either ignore this video or remember it forever. But if something in your chest feels stirred right now, don't suppress it. That's not random. That's mercy. That's Allah giving you a gentle nudge before life pulls you deeper into distraction. So pause tonight. Breathe. Turn back softly. And let this be the reminder that didn't just pass by, but stayed. If your heart feels stirred right now, don't ignore it. That feeling isn't random, it's a gift. It's Allah gently pulling you closer before you drift further. This could be the moment you remember years from now, not because it scared you, but because it woke you. And if you choose to respond tonight, you drift further. This could be the moment you remember years from now, not because it scared you, but because it woke you. And if you choose to respond tonight, even in the smallest way, know this: Allah moves toward the servant who moves toward Him. Take one sincere step and watch how your life begins to shift. You'll either ignore this video or remember it forever. But if you choose remembrance, this won't just be a video. It will be the night your heart came back home.